Hey everyone, Canadian Trucker here. Today's Monday, March 29th. We're in the town of Medicine Hat, Alberta. It's a windy, snowy friggin' day. I didn't even go anywhere today. One of those storms that kind of comes at the end of the winter. Some of the worst. It's blowing. I don't know if you can hear it. Truck's been rocking all friggin' night. I barely slept. So anyway, I wasn't driving in that crap. So yeah, here we are. Today, I'm going to check out the 2017 Salmon IMP. There's no menu number on this one. I believe 2017 is the only year they didn't put a menu number on the IMPs. The 17's the year. So these expired the last day of the third year. So it expired 2020. December 31st. So it's barely expired. No, it's expired by a full year. Just one of those days. Yeah, so I've had this a few times years ago. This will be the oldest one I eat, being this old. They don't make it anymore. 2018, they replaced it. Oh, I don't even know what with. Smitty will tell you. But yeah, no more salmon. And one of my favorites, TJ's favorite as well. Bring it back. Bring it back. The only thing about these older ones, and I'm not 100% sure, but in 2018 till now, everything in here is ready to eat. The only thing you need water for is your drinks. Pretty sure in 2017, you still had to make potatoes or chicken soup or something, but that could be older than that. We're gonna find out. I've never had a 2017. It's my first. I'll open it nice. Everybody gets mad when I destroy the packaging. And there it is. So we got our salmon, 110 grams. Pack 2016, 332. End of November. Got sliced apples, raspberry jam and peanut butter to go with our hamburger bun. We got beef jerky, 2 orange drinks, and a 3-in-1 coffee. Got the ever famous coffee crisp. Got our spork and our napkin. And we got a pack of Ocean Supreme Zesty Seafood Seasoning. Beverage bag. Moist towelette. Tic Tacs. Frank's Red Hot. And matches. 2017 Red Tips. And we're going to be heating that up in a Canadian heater bag. So first we'll take a look at our salmon. If this is bloated, we're not eating it. It didn't feel bad. Yeah, it's just a piece of salmon and some liquid. So yeah, no mashed potatoes. Everything in here is ready to eat. Dodge that bullet. So taking a closer look, the ingredients: Chinook salmon and salt. That's it. Is that not probably the least amount of ingredients in any MRE ever for a main? That's awesome. Of course, when we throw the seasoning stuff on there, I'm sure it throws it all out the window, but whatever. Sliced apples. Ingredients: sliced apples, salt, and some other stuff. We're gonna see how 4-year-old apples look. Beauties. Look at that. Like slightly darker than brand new, but that's still a real good color for 4-year-old apples. Impressive. Smell good too. Hamburger bun, 4 years old. You guys all know that's pushing my limits. I like nothing more than 3 years, but when in Rome. If they still made this menu, I wouldn't be eating one this old, but since they quit making it, I have to eat it. Still nice and soft. Smells just like an IMP bun. Just wrecked it. Yeah, there it is. You can feel it's slightly stale, the slightest bit. Like I say, I eat these things almost brand new, so from less than a year to 4 years, of course, there's going to be a few changes. Get our peanut butter, the good old raspberry jam. Since there's only one peanut butter, we're gonna go ahead and eat this open face. Maybe have some salmon with the other piece of bread since there was nothing to go with the salmon. Raspberry jam, peanut butter. Hell's yeah. You know I love this stuff. And it's not stale. It feels a bit dry to the touch, but like it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Everybody knows you can't eat peanut butter sandwiches without having something to drink. So we're gonna hurry up and make this because gotta wash that down. All right, thirsty as hell now. Tastes like orange. Orange tang. It's not as salty as the newer stuff. 2019, they really added electrolytes to this stuff. This one here is a lot better, in my opinion. Now our beef jerky. Production code 17267. So this was made at the very end of 2017. So this is a fairly fresh ration for 2017, we'll say. Let's try and get into it. This shit's always a pain in the ass. All right, several minutes later, we're gonna get this open right up. Looks pretty dry. Yeah, just a big block of, I mean, it's real. I don't like beef sticks and beef strips from US MREs because it's processed beef jerky. Just like that big name stuff down in the States. Forget Jack Links. In Canada, our beef jerky is actual strips of beef. So yeah, get about that much. Looks something like that. Smells kind of like nothing. Nothing wrong with that. Little bit of a bite to get going, but once you start chewing, it softens right up. Great flavor. Let's give our apples a shot. Luckily, we've got the spork. We can stab those suckers. Smell fine. Yep. They taste fine too. Slightly softer than if they were brand new, but they still got the apple crunch to them. And we're left with their little apple josh, whatever an apple josh is. Left with their apple juice shooter. Yeah. Oh, silly me. I forgot to make the coffee and it's just too late to make it now. Don't want this video, dragging on and on, so. It's 3-in-1 coffee. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. I've reviewed it before. Check out an old video if you want to see what this tastes like. Coffee crisp. So this will be like way expired. This is probably May 2017, expires October 15th, 2017. So a little bit off of its peak date. But look at that. These rations, I lucked out. These were stored perfectly. You don't hardly see a coffee crisp in a 2019 ration in 2019 that is this perfect. Very impressed by that. That's what a coffee crisp looks like. Go ahead and give that a taste. And there's what it looks like, if you can see it. Just a whole bunch of thin wafer sort of mashed up. It's chocolate. Maybe there's coffee in there. I don't know. Confirmed. Coffee. Right between this lecithin or lecithin, Lecithin. Between that and sodium is your coffee. So it's not a lot of coffee, that's why you can hardly taste it. Makes a nice light snack. It's a coffee crisp, pretty awesome. Not really my go-to chocolate bar in Canada. For me, it's Butterfinger or Peanut Butter O'Henry, which is similar to an American Nutrageous. Yeah, the only time I ever really eat them is in rations. They were my mom's favorite chocolate bar growing up. That's all I have to say about that. Now the main event. Now I haven't mentioned, but I'm not wearing any pants right now. This entire video because I don't feel like it. So we gotta be careful we don't burn ourselves, because that wouldn't be fun. And it's warm. So here's a fun fact. Salmon fillet printed right on the bag. I don't remember that ever. They used to come in a plain old Baxter's, you know, same color as this, but it had Baxter's, had the fruit instructions and whatnot. So I'm guessing Ocean Supreme Salmon products packaged this themselves and put their own logo and instructions. So place unopened pouch in a pan of boiling water. Return water to boil and heat for 5 minutes. Remove pouch, open at notches, and serve. As with canned products, don't use if pouch is damaged. So yeah, this is out of RTI Research Limited, Langley, BC. I thought this was East Coast, but it's West Coast. Product of Canada, so we're allowed to have it. It was inspected by Canada. This is actually pretty neat. I'm excited about this. So we're gonna give it a bit of a shake, get those juices all mixed together so we don't have any nasty surprises. Yeah, let's do this. Get right into it. Put it that way. So it smells like salmon. Here, we're just gonna, rather than dump it all over, let's see if we can, oh, so we got some juice. We have salmon. And this is burning my fingers. Hang on. Okay, so top part looks like canned salmon. What is this? Let me do some digging. I don't know if this is good. So it's come to my determination. No. So I have determined, better, that this is just like fat. I'm not wasting this. So it usually comes as a real piece, like it's a full piece of salmon like this. But yeah, when they pressure cook it like that, it'll blow up just like a can of tuna or salmon, whichever. All right. I am honestly a little bit hesitant just because it is so damned old, but like it smells fine. We'll just take a small bite, try this out. Yeah, I say it's a-okay. Now there's no salt or pepper with this. I absolutely love fish, one of my favorite things, and it's got to have salt and pepper and lemon. Funny story, a couple weeks ago I was visiting TJ. It was his birthday and we ordered fish and chips. It was fresh pickerel, and from a place that's very well known. So ordered it, asked for salt, pepper, lemon, forks and knives. You know, we're sitting in a hotel room, and it was skip the dishes or whatever. We get it, and it was fish and chips. There was nothing else except tartar sauce, which not my thing. So I call them and I'm like, hey, you guys forget to put all my stuff? And they're like, oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay. And they didn't bother to fix the problem or anything. So I'm not gonna go there again or give them, you know, tell people about them. Fish needs something. We have Ocean Supreme Zesty Seafood Seasoning. If this doesn't do the trick, I got salt and pepper. We're gonna make this right. But the fish on its own is fine. It tastes like salmon. I just like a little bit of, you know, I like to party. We gotta add stuff. And I know you guys are laughing because hot sauce and stuff, no, I'm very boring. When it comes to fish, yeah, we need, I don't even remember if I like this stuff. I think I do. We put a good amount on there. Here's hoping we like it. All right. What the hell is in this? Chili peppers, salt, dehydrated lime juice, silicon dioxide to prevent caking. Product of Mexico. So I don't know what in the heck I'm tasting. It tasted very salty, and I think it's that lime that I'm tasting. I put way too much of the stuff on here. I like to party, but I mean, I'm 38 years old. We got to bring the party back just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, after that hits you in the face, it works. Just, yeah, be careful. Don't dump the whole pack on like I did. Wash that down. That lime really hits you in the back of the tongue. Whew. So there it is. 2017 salmon IMP. Bring it back. We need this menu. This is so friggin' awesome. Love this one. It's better than smoked meat in my books. A lot of people don't like fish. That's fine. I'll trade with you. Canada, bring back salmon, please. Peanut butter and raspberry jam on bread. Amazing. I haven't eaten bread in like 2 weeks, so that was like extra amazing for me. I haven't had sugar, and I think that's why I'm sort of getting hyper a little bit right now after washing that down and eating that damn coffee crisp. Orange juice is a win. It wasn't grape. Anything other than grape is always a win in my books. Coffee crisp, nothing wrong with that. And amazingly perfect. Like, shocking. Salmon, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10. Did I mention bring it back? We need this menu. Our apple slices, after 4 years, they were still perfect. So, oh, and the jerky. The jerky's fine. It is what it is. I'm not, you know, I don't go out and buy bags of beef jerky because I just don't care. It's like sunflower seeds. I've never been on that. But it was fine. It's beef jerky, chew it slow. Yeah. 10 out of 10 out of 10 every time. Bring this back. I'll be back next time. Thank you for coming, everybody. We'll see ya.